Your next flip video. So here we're looking at reading music again, but we're looking at rhythm. So we've looked at pitch, where it sits on the treble clef and where it sits on the bass clef. Now we're looking at rhythm, and what is it? So rhythm. In rhythm, in music, there are long notes, there are short notes, there are long rests, there are short rests, and there is also a standard notation to help us to know how long or how short these notes are or these rests are. And so today we're going to have a look at how this actually works out. So here is a general overview of what it looks like. It can be a bit daunting, okay, so I understand that. But however we have is what we call the full circle, and we call this the semibreve. Now the semibreve name is the Italian name, or the name that we use in New Zealand, and the American name is called a whole note because it's the whole thing. It's a whole thing of 4 because it equals up to 4 beats. Okay. Then we have the minim, which is over here, and it looks like a circle with a stem that goes up. Now it is a half note, as it's written here, and it has 2 beats. We then have a crotchet. Now a crotchet, you fill it in. The circle still has a stem. It's quarter note, and that equals up to 1 beat. We then have a quaver, and the quaver has a stem and also has a tail. Equal to a quaver. It is an 8th note, and it is half a beat. So there's technically 2 quavers inside a crotchet. Then we have a semiquaver. It has 2 stems, and it's called a 16th note in American, and it's a quarter beat, so it's quarter of a beat. So there's 4 of these inside a crotchet. So this is how it works. Here's the table. So there's the minim. It's a big whole circle. Semibreve. 2 minims equal a semibreve. And then there's 4 crotchets that equal a semibreve or equals 2 minims. So it's fractions. It is maths. Then we have quavers, which 8 quavers equal a semibreve, or 4 quavers equal minim, or 2 quavers equal a crotchet. And then we have semiquavers, or 16th notes, which 16 of these notes fit inside a semibreve, 8 in a minim, 4 in a crotchet, or 2 in a quaver. So it's all about maths and making them shorter or bigger. So that's why the American names are quite helpful. Whole note, half note, because it's half of a whole note, quarter note, 8th note, and 16th note. Alright, so now how do we count them? So 4 beats, of course you're going to go for a semibreve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you go bug, bug, A minim, or 2 beat, is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or bug, 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 There's a pun for you, by the way. And then you've got the ones, or the crotchets, which is bug, 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 bug. The insects, or the quavers, which is insect, 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 because there's 2 beats inside a 1 beat. And then we have the 4, or the semiquaver, which is caterpillar, 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 which is 4 inside the 1. Okay. We then have the rests, and this is what they look like. So a rest is a square box that is below the line. It's so heavy that it can't hold itself up, so it's just holding for dear life. A minim is strong enough that it can sit on the bar. We then have a crotchet, which is kind of a lightning bob, just a lightning. And then we have a quaver, which is a tail, and then we have semiquavers, which is 2 tails, just like it's written equivalents. And of course then we have the rests as well. So you don't really have to say the bug but you can still keep that in your head to know how long the rest is going to be. So there you go. Then next, all these can equal up to 1. So we're going to do this in class, and we're going to make sure that you understand this and understand how these rhythms can equal up to 1. So of course you've got bug, 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 bug. You then have here insect, 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 And then we're going to flip over to here, and it's caterpillar. So caterpillar, 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 caterpillar. So each of these equal to 1, because that is 1. That is a half and a half. And that's a quarter plus a quarter plus a quarter plus a quarter. Now what we can also do is that we can mix the quarters with the halves. So you've got a quaver plus a semiquaver plus a semiquaver. So a half plus a quarter equals 1. And it's grasshopper, 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 grasshopper. Then we have the reverse, which is a quarter, and a half, which is butterfly, 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 butterfly. Now also what we can do, which is this one, we can do groups of 3, so 3 all together, 3 semiquavers together, with 1 quarter by itself, and it's weta, 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 not weta, 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 because it's the correct pronunciation, so it's weta, 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 weta. So the strong word is on the weta, weta. Okay, so we're going to have a look at these more so in class, but you just need to have a bit of understanding. Good luck. You're not meant to know this all straight away, but with a bit of reminding in class, it makes things a bit more easier. So, good luck, ka kite ono, and we'll see you later.